In progress.
Hello, 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 everybody. Another great day. Okay, today our verse of the day is in Matthew 17. Matthew 17, and we're at number 20. And this is one of my favorite verses in the Bible. And if you go to church, you always hear this preached about. But this is Jesus. Anything in the Bible that has red verses in it, that means that actually Jesus was talking. I love that. If you get a Bible, try to get the red letters parts of Bibles that they make. You know, a lot of Bibles have this, but then you know when Jesus is actually speaking. And I feel like everything that Jesus said is so pure and so on point. And so he says in Matthew 17:20, it says that Jesus replied, it says, he replied, because you have so little faith, truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. So let's kind of go back and understand what he's saying because it might be a little confusing. But Jesus sent out his disciples to do miracles and to cast out demons and heal people. And then they were trying to do it with this boy. So it says on 17, you unbelieving perverse generation. They couldn't heal somebody. And then Jesus replied, how long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy here to me. Jesus rebuked the demon and it came out of the boy and he was healed at that moment. So what happened was his disciples couldn't cast out a demon and heal this kid. And Jesus is saying the reason why they couldn't do it is because their faith was so low and they were actually walking with them. And it was kind of disappointing. But he was saying, even if you have just a little bit of faith, like a little bit of seed, you know, and a mustard seed is really, really small. And he says that basically with just that little bit of faith, you'll be able to do so much stuff. So people have really low faith, really, really low faith in stuff, especially in America, because everything is about seeing stuff and proving and 2 + 2 = 3, you know, when it's really 2 + 2 = 4. So sometimes we're not dealing in the realm of reality in our own mind. Like we think something's too hard. We look at our neighbor and say, man, I wish I could have that car, but I'm just can't make enough money to do that. I wish I could live there. I wish I could not be sick. I wish I could, you know, a lot of people grow up and they say, I wish, I wish, I wish. You know, and the reason, one of the reasons why we always say we wish, that word comes up is because of how we were raised on cartoons and stuff like that as little kids. Wish Upon a Star, some stuff on Disneyland, some stuff on cartoons. And so we're always turning to wish, wish, wish. I wish this. But if we just prayed and we believed, things start moving, things start happening. So one of the things about trading, why people don't always get there and when they want to, is because of that faith. Their faith is kind of small. So they're saying they want to win on trading, they want to, but it's not working for them. You know, and then what happens is they get to disbelieving. They say, well, this isn't for me. This isn't, you know, trading might not be for me. I know I'm trying really hard, but it's just not working right now. So, you know, and then somebody comes in your life, maybe, you know, a wife or your friends or something, and you tell them about it and they say, man, nah, trading is like make believe. Only a certain amount of people get lucky to do that. You know, only a certain amount of people get lucky to become a doctor or a lawyer or an astronaut. Only so many people get lucky. But what it is all the people that do stuff like that is people that were patient, they were dedicated, and they were doing their hardest. They were, you know, believing and trying their hardest to get to where they wanted in life. And that's what trading is. Trading is going to take you to be patient, dedicated, and trying your hardest. So I love how that works with this faith and how God works for us and with us. And I want you guys to also know, that's just reality with this too. This is going to be the same way. You guys go ahead and today we're talking about drinking the water, and I got my water. That's what took me a little extra time. I got some new stuff to put in my water last Saturday. It's called sour sop, and it's a liquid form of it. And I put that in my water. It doesn't really taste good at all, but what it does is it kills all the cancers and detoxes your body of inflammation and bad things of it. And I also put some chia seeds and something else that cleans out your body and stuff too. So I'm drinking that water, but just remember that your body is 70%, our brain and body is 75% water. And if you're dehydrated, it seems like every night when I go to sleep, I feel like I'm dehydrated when I wake up. And the way that I can tell I'm dehydrated is my eyes just feel like they don't have enough water in it. Like I'm squeezing my eyes and it just feels like it's kind of rough. It's hard to explain, but so when I wake up, I have these eye drops that just hydrate the eyes. And then I drink water, and I try to drink like 2 cups of water at least, or as soon as I get up with something in it that's good for me. So it keeps my brain sharp and my body balanced. Sometimes you need to add a pinch of salt or squeeze a lemon to enhance absorption to the brain hydration. But I use other stuff that help me to get it in my body really quick. So just make sure that you have enough hydration. Some people go to the gym, some people do stuff, go to work. They don't have enough water on them. Then some people, they go to work and they always have their water bottles and stuff like that. So if you ever feel yourself feeling like, you don't want to be at work or you don't feel good today, it might be because you don't have water. You're doing stuff, you're exerting yourself, but you don't have enough water. So just make sure you have enough water. All right. Let's get straight to this. And yesterday there was a big news event. I've been advertising, trying new ways for people in the academy. I've been getting a lot of calls, but there was somebody that was trading that said he's been trading for like 10 years by himself. And he says he was doing pretty good. And I said, well, what's your strategy? He says, oh, I just try to get in there. I said, okay. I don't know if that's going to work. But I was telling him everything we got. And he was like, man, you guys are the missing link. And he was also telling me that yesterday at 11 o'clock, he was in the market and he like lost so fast. He didn't have a stop loss on. And he said at 11 o'clock, it was like this Berg book or crude, or yeah, it was this right here. And then the FOMC started speaking at 12:30. And he said it just started spiking just out of nowhere. And you'll see it like I was talking to him and I was like looking at the thing when that happened. But today we had the unemployment happen and we got some other things happening. But remember, this is the G20 meetings are going to start today. This is day one. G20 are the biggest 20 countries basically are going to be speaking about economics and stuff like that. So the market's going to be going up and down with those people that are hearing about this. And then you got right here the member daily speaks, the member Cook speaks, and then long-term purchases comes out. This is like a major business day today, starting out with unemployment and then other things. So unemployment, they predict it to be really high, 233. And what we know is that they're trying to get good news to America because the economy is doing so bad. So they predicted really, really high. It went in at 221. That's really high still unemployment. So they're trying to make the dollar stronger, obviously. Here goes another instance of that. Retail sales, core retail sales. Everything is looking a little bit better this month. And the index is up in Philly. So we got some good information for the dollar. Let's see how that affected the economy. It's losing to Europe, using the GBP. So it's breaking even or losing everywhere. There is no really good trade. Even with this right here, USD is up 23, but what we see is it's starting to come back down right now. So not really good news for us. Let's look and see if we see anything stronger. Wow, it says the USD is strong. That that one does not look right to me. For USD to be that strong is just, and on here it's saying it's super strong. So this is the meters are thrown off because for USD to be that strong, yes, USD is losing to GBP and Euro. It's not doing anything. So I don't know why those indicators, both of them might be just turned off right now or something, or they're not updating. Sometimes I like to hit the refresh right here, but yeah, it's just saying that's what it is. So I'm gonna avoid unless we get a call. I'm gonna avoid the forex right now. Let's see. All right, wait, we got a sell on the US30, and let's see how that looked on our Telegram. I could tell when that came out. Let's see here. The US30 at 619. So that was about 3 minutes ago. At 5:30, we had a buy on US30, a buy at 5. And now we're having a sale. This sale is the bounce strategy. A lot of bounce strategies going on. Hmm. So the news was pretty good for companies, so it started going up. Now we get a bounce strategy going down. I wish we could have got that up here. If it goes back up there, it might be good. Let me see something really quick here. All right. Let's see here. See what gold's been doing. Gold's been just moving down. Neutral, neutral. Everything's saying gold is selling. We could have got gold up here at 19. It's at 15. 3315. 3319 looks better. Wait a second for that one. All these are coming down right now. We got a signal for it to come down. It's a huge news day. J&J 6. Wow. ASML is 8. Wow. Tesla's doing good. This looks really green. And remember, the lighter green means it is more than one. So when you see light green, that's a good sign. They look pretty good to be going down. All right, let's look at what the pre-market is saying. So the pre-market for Apple's a little higher, not that much. Amazon's a little higher. Nvidia's higher. Nvidia's gonna open up the highest it's ever been. Wow. This company is just going crazy. Everything's gonna open up a little higher, but it's almost on the mark where they're opening up. It's not like everything's so close towards opening. Let's see here. Look at this candle yesterday, opening market. It went down and then shot back up. That's, I feel like today it's going up, but will it go down like this first and then come up? Let's see here. Here it is, way down here. But is it trying to go all the way down here? That's the whole thing. I'm gonna go for it to go up. That's going down first. We want to wait for it to stop kind of going down. It kind of looked like it stops right here, but let's just see if it goes down even further. I'm going to go up with it. All right, let's see if this can go up for us. That's what we wanted. Let's go. Keep on going up. Good right here. We're at 5,000. 6,000. It kind of stalled out right there. Let's try to get that 7,000 is what I was trying to shoot for. There it is, 7,000. What's going on? Can we get 8,000? 8,000. Oh, it went back. All right. Dang. Way up here. 7,000, 8,000. For the day. It made 8,000 for us. Still going up, but we're out. This is where it should be kind of pulling back. It's way over the Bollinger Band. It might keep on going up though too. But we made 7,900. That's good enough. Right. Obviously, we don't want to take it up right here. It's way too up. We're only one-way traders. So if it does do a pullback, this is a super huge candle. It is good because we waited for it to go down and stop going down first. So we got a lot of room for it to go up and made a lot on that one. Let's see what else we can get here. We see that gold is not moving. We don't want to take gold going up. It's in a 97% downtrend. So we're going to avoid gold right now. Look at this Nas. What? It might be a good trade to take Nas going up. Let's see why Nas is going down like this. There's no real rhyme or reason. I mean, we see a little bit of red, but there's no way it should be going down like that if everything else is going up. Let's see the 500. Wow. Look at this. US30 is going straight up like a rocket ship. The Nas is going straight down. And SPX doesn't know what it wants to do. It's in a doji. I feel like I've seen everything now, man. I mean, it's been some stuff that's been happening this year, like that I've never seen in trading. It's like, so I don't care how long you've been trading. It's like there's always something new. And that's why, you know, when I work as a teacher, there's always new classes you have to take because there's new students, there's new kind of ways that they need to learn, so and this is just like the trading. Like there's always, I mean, this is wild. US30 to boom up like this like a rocket ship. Okay. Then you got the Nas like booming down. And then you got the SPX 500 in a doji. I mean, this doesn't even make sense. It's almost like I would want to get Nas down here when it was like outside the Bollinger Band. Like I'm thinking, like how far can the Nas go down with the 30 so strong? But then if you think about it, the 30 starts, the 30, this candle's so big that the 30 needs to kind of pull back and get inside of this, you know, get inside of the Bollinger Bands. Like a good trade would be right now, like this is what I'm feeling. It's stuck right here. This is the support before that we mapped out, and it's stuck right here. So I would like to take this going down, you know, try to get like $5,000 if it goes from here to here. But I'm a one-way trader, so I'm not going to do it. But I'm just going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. Look how high it is, overbought. So if we would have got in, let's just see what would have happened. If we would have got in, let's say we got in for the sell, I'm not going to do it. Okay, this is more of a master trade, just what I'm seeing. But if I would have got in right here for the sell, and all I'm trying to do is get out right here. That's as far as I want to go. So let's just see if this happens right here. Because I mean, it's stuck right here. Look, it's almost like it froze on us. What is happening? Yeah, I wanted to stop. Okay, so I wanted to get in for a sell right here, and then I'm gonna get out right here when it goes to right here. Let's see if this happens. Okay, before this same distance would happen going up here. So this would have to go up here. Wait, let's see. That is 316. 316. So that was 50. So 50 from here would be right here. And this is why I didn't make the trade right here. Because we're one-way traders. When we see something going up one way, it's so out it needs to pull back. It's gonna have to pull back. Even if it goes up to where this is, it's gonna have to pull back. it, it can't throw this right here out and then throw another big one going straight up. It can't happen. That would be too much. Just me as a trader, I never seen that happen. A big candle like that. How much time is left in this candle? This candle still has 6 minutes. So I don't think this candle is gonna end up being all the way green like this. I feel like it's gonna go back down to where that, and let's see. If we would have took the trade, we'd still be in it. But it looks like it's kind of stuck right here. But it's still going up. And if you guys can be patient enough, disciplined enough to be a one-way trader, it's gonna make your trading way better. Because when you're a two-way trader, your brain is going like you just said it was going up and it did and you won. And now because it went up so fast, you're thinking it's gonna go back down. And it's okay for you to think sometimes. This is called a paper trade. The other one was a real trade. We traded it, but this is like a paper trade. It's testing what you're thinking is going to happen. Why? Because you just won on the US30 and you want to win again. If it goes back down real low, you want to buy again. But what you're saying is if you get it up here to buy, like if we would have just said right here we're gonna buy, it's just not a good trade. It might keep on going up, no doubt. But it's not a good trade. Not a good trade at all. It's just way too high for it to keep on going up, up, up and away. This candle is the hugest candle, and we constantly keep on seeing stuff like this. And for the 30 to be so high like this, I'm glad we didn't take that trade. But now let's look at the Nas 100. Like this would have been a good trade to take down here. This would be a really good trade. And now we see it moving back up. Like I was saying, like how can this be going down so fast? So we could have got it right here hitting the Bollinger Band. It was like mapped out perfect for us. The US30 is going up, the nozzle's going down. The 30 have to take the 100 back up. It just has to happen. So now we're in nowhere's land. We don't want to make the buy right now, but like what we thought was gonna happen definitely happened on Nas 100. We were paper trading with the other one. We could have even got into the SPX 500, because it was in a doji down here, and the way that we seen US30 moving so fast, we could have said, "Wow, yeah, this is good for us to get in the Nas 100." Even the Nas 100 should go like way up here, according to how that 30 is going. And I'm looking for this to start going green. Like, why is this not super greens in here? Let's see on the hour. Nas 100. Wow. Just so amazing. It's just like, look how high this went. Like, I'm so tempted to take this down right here. Like, this is crazy for it to go this high. Man, I gotta look back. Uh, like, when has a candle been this big in the 15-minute range? We probably could look back so long. This is a day, 2 days. I mean, there's probably nowhere we'll see a candle like this. We can go back for like a month on the 15 minutes and never find a candle this big. This is like how big like a 4-hour candle would be. I mean, look at these candles. We're back like this is all the way on Monday. No candle even looks nowhere near. I mean, this candle is like 3 times bigger than every candle on the 15-minute level so far for the whole week. And if I look back week after week and month after month, I guarantee you this is one of the biggest candles. I mean, even look at this one right here. Like this is a big 15-minute candle. That's a 296. Yeah, this is like a 300. So that candle was kind of huge, like it. Wowzer. All right, the new candles here. Gold's just not doing anything. Like gold is not even moving. It looks like it's kind of stuck right here. Like, is there anything? Oh, yeah, yeah, right here. Okay. On the 4 hours, we can see there's a lot of resistance right here. Oh, yeah. Big resistance right here. This is all the way on Monday. So it might fall, up here. It might fall back down here and then jump back up. What is that? That's a 470 to 43, and probably jump back up from there. I would like to take US30 up and away today. Even this Nas looks like it's 4 hours. Looks like he wants to go up. Yeah, I think it went way, way up in about. We took one trade, we won big. I think that's good for us today. Um, I think Eric, are you here?
Yep, I'm here.
Can you do a one-on-one after this?
I sure can.
Okay. Let's get on in 13 minutes on the hour.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Dave, we need to do a one-on-one, Dave. Good to see you. Love you, brother. And Jaime, I know you can't do it in the morning because you're working, but we need to schedule ours, get it all set up. Today I do ministry. So maybe later on tonight we could do it. But all right, you guys, what a good call. It just boomed up. Man, that was crazy. We had a ride of a life. Got what we wanted, we got out. All right, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you back on Tuesday. I might I'm gonna think about it, but I might do something and I'll put it probably in the WhatsApp tonight. I might do something on Friday because my dad kind of taking care of my dad. I couldn't do on Wednesday, so I might think about if I could do something on Friday to make up for that Wednesday session. All right, you guys. God bless. Have a good day. Bye bye.